Hi, I'm Elemi from Yeyeo Botanica. Welcome back. So great to see you all. Thank you for sharing us and coming back. And if you're new to our channel, welcome, welcome, welcome. Remember, we're www.yeyeo. And we're a spiritual and wellness supplier, which is why I do videos about all things spiritual. And I'm Elemi. I want to shout out all my people from Kingston, Jamaica. Woohoo! Welcome. Have you ever wondered what happens, or how do you feel, or what's going on if you're cursed? Well, I'm going to give you 4 sure ways to know if you're cursed. So let's get started. I oftentimes hear people talking about, oh, there's a family curse, or people are hating on me, and, you know, I got this and I got that. First, I want to say, if you have not seen my generational curses video, you got to watch that, because this is a part of a whole series of different kinds of videos that really speak to if you're cursed and how to empower yourself and how to break some of that, including a class on our website where I will actually show you from A to Z how to do a very specific work to break a generational curse. But for today, this video is about 4 definite signs that you can pay attention to know if someone has cursed you. So I want to be clear, in the context of this video, curse you can mean doing witchcraft to you, right? Negative witchcraft and so on. So I want you to remember that everyone who's a spiritualist, a teacher, a guide, have their own way of putting things together. Maybe you have your own way of thinking about it. You may have a teacher or a mentor that shares some information with you. In my methodology, I look at energy transforms into action. That, to me, is a curse. Negative energy that transforms itself into action, because that action is what you can feel is affecting you. One of the 4 ways that you can know that you're cursed, we could be here all day. I could give you 10, 20, 30 ways, but we're only going to cover 4 for the sake of the video. One is you can't sleep. Oh, a lot of people have had that one. Can't sleep, restless, agitated when it's time to go to sleep. Don't even feel comfortable in your own bed, right? That can be a serious sign that you're cursed. And if you have not seen my sleep paralysis video, you want to see that. Because again, that can tie into negative energy that's affecting the person. So one is you're having issues sleeping, resting, and it's not anxiety. You may feel, oh, it's time to go to bed. I feel tired. I feel ready to go to bed. But then you get in the bed and it's like you're uncomfortable and you can't seem to settle down. And not anxiety where your mind is racing and you're thinking about 50 different things. It's where you're really not comfortable when it's time to go to sleep. So that's one of the things that will happen when you are under negative craft and or a curse, right? And a curse is negative craft. I don't care how it comes. And so I have another video that talks about the types of witchcraft. So I don't really want to get too much into that in this video. I know you guys want me to answer that question. So then the other one is there's a sense of doom. Something's wrong, right? Not just feeling anxious. You're leaving your house, you feel like something bad is going to happen. You're in the street, you're in a car. Someone once told me that they were driving on the highway and they kept feeling like running off the highway, or they kept feeling like something was going to happen to them. They were going to have a bad accident. Things like that, where you have these feelings of doom, is definitely a sign that you're cursed and or under negative craft, right? So we're using the word curse for to overlap quite a few things in this video. And I got a sweet thing for you at the end, because you guys know how I love those sweet things. So then the third one is actually having things happen to you, not around you, because I've had people also say, you know, all around me, all these things are happening. We're going to pause here for a minute. So if people have come in and they've said, oh, you know, all kinds of stuff is going on. And I say, well, tell me. And they're like, oh, this happened to my boyfriend. This happened to my girlfriend. This happened to this person. This is not about things that are happening around you. If it's happening around you and you're fine, but they're not, you're protected. You are protected. If it's happening to you, car accidents, things that are taking you away from making your money, as an example. You have an injury. And this morning, I thought about this situation because Spirit has been telling me I really need to do this video. I was driving in and everything just kind of slowed down. And I started to observe this man that looked like he was from somewhere in South or Central America. And he was sitting in a wheelchair, had his coat on and everything. And I was just like, oh, God bless him. And what they said to me was, this guy is illegally in the country. He has come here. He's working and sending money back home, but he really didn't have a lot of money to begin with, and he got hurt on a construction job, and he does not have insurance, which is why he's in a wheelchair. I mean, literally just on the side of the road. He wasn't panhandling, anything like that. He was just on the side of the road, but the look of despair was just heartbreaking. So that's an example of a form of a curse. Got to see my forms of curses video. Is affecting this person that is taking away from his daily bread, taking away from his money. So it's not happening around, it's happening to. If a person has a car accident, now you could have hurt someone else, could have, in addition to taking away from your own freedom and mobility. Another quick story. I'm telling you, this video, Spirit has inspired me to talk about this video today. I have a young lady. She killed someone with her car. And we're not going to get into the story of how that happened, because that would make this video a little too long. But if you guys want to see a live on curses, because, you know, my kickbacks, we talk about all kinds of stuff, definitely comment below. She killed someone, and I've been helping her with this situation with her case and so on. And so one of the things that Spirit said to her was, this is a problem in your family. This is a problem in the family. But what affected her in that moment was a curse from a relative who did not want to see her go on to go to college because that person's son didn't go to college. So curses show up in a lot of different ways, which again, we're not going to go into all of the details of how you get them in this particular video, but I wanted to explain the difference between around you versus to you. Okay? And the last one is you're agitated, just agitated. Oh, someone talks to you and you know, you can't even hear what people are saying, right? Just agitated. Or people are talking to you and you don't hear anything about what they said. You only hear about something else, right? Misinterpreting. That can be some people's personality. But it can oftentimes be under the sign of a curse. Why? Because these kinds of things affect your interpersonal relationship with other people. Again, to your demise. So it can make a person lose their job, lose their love, lose their place to live, lose their income, from being agitated where people can't necessarily communicate well with them and just don't want to deal with them, right? That's a couple of ways on how agitated or that your emotions can kind of get in the way. Another is that you feel isolated. So people are moving away from you. They're not calling on the phone, not inviting you to places, not trying to check for you. Things like that can oftentimes be that the person has too much negative energy that is affecting them like a curse or is a curse. And the last one is my sweet thing for today. And the sweet thing for today is there are a lot of things that you can do. There are a lot of ways that you can empower yourself to flick that stuff off, to send it on its way, send it back. You remember my return to sender video. Return to sender, mind, body, spirit, whatever it is. So in the store, we have this product, which is from a real herb called Quita Maldición. And this one says, go away evil. So we can give you very complicated things to do, but I like to show people very simple things that they can do as well, depending on the severity of your situation, right? And this is a spiritual wash that you can bathe with, and that's very effective. And here's another item, which is very, very effective. So this is a double action reversible candle, right? It's two-sided. And it says any negativity that's coming towards you, reverse it back or reverse me back to my good condition. So these are two items. We have many, but I just want you to know there are a lot of things that you can use to slough off, to flick away, and to get rid of negative energy. So I hope that was helpful. Check me out on my other videos around curse breaking, generational situations, and how you can empower yourself. And see you next time. Ashe, ashe, ashe.